this is Karina.
And I'm Pebbles.
And this is Divine Connections. Today's episode is sponsored by Belmonte Media,
Pebbles Tattoos, and Soul Supply Company.
We have a special guest with us.
What's cracking? What's cracking? It's your boy Burstrock, world famous Funny Bones Crew, 27 Junkies. All right.
That was a firme-ass intro. Huh?
Más firme que wow, wow.
Más firme que
wow,
wow, wow, wow.
All right.
Wow.
All right, guys. Today, I usually start my episodes by asking all my guests, like, to tell us and the audience where you come from, like where you and your parents descended from.
All right, so I'm from Los Angeles, SGV, San Gabriel Valley, stand the fuck up, Alhambra. You know what I'm saying? My mom's is from Compton. My pops is from Guanajuato, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And two different worlds created, you know, da-da-da-da, me. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know,
Soundboard?
so it's you know, like I have your typical background like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much what you guys probably went through, I went through, like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But you know, with a lot of struggles and triumph and trauma and, you know, just a lot of happiness at the same time, too. So, you know what I mean? Like, my background ain't no different from anybody else, but, you know.
So, when your parents met, were they young or how did
Yeah, it was like,
your father came over here from
yeah,
Guanajuato?
so my pops crossed
like,
over.
let me get me a Compton, baby.
Yeah, he sure did. So, my pops crossed over, like, in 1972. And, you know, first stop he hit was Compton. And then he met my mom, you know, fast forward a couple of years later, you know what I'm saying? My mom was young, so, you know, I don't want to get too deep into that. But mom's was young, you know, pops was a little older, and, you know what I'm saying? And
Back in the days, that was common.
yeah, you know what I mean? I don't like to, you know, talk about it, you know what I mean? Because it's just, you know, you know,
My
yeah,
dad says
you
that
know.
too. He'd be like, hey, what the fuck? You're making me look like a pervert. I'm like,
Yeah.
but back in the days, we used to get married at 14 and
yeah,
shit.
tell you. So
I'm
mom's
like,
was
my whole
young.
family.
Mom's was young. Pops, mom's had me when she was 18. I was almost born in Mexico. I was almost born in Mexico, but my mom, she made a prayer to one of the saints out there, San Juan de los Lagos, and she said if I made it back, if she made it back to the United States on time, that she would name me after the church, San Juan de los Lagos from Jalisco. And so she made it back, gave birth to me out here, and, you know, or else, you know, I'd be probably deported too with the rest of everybody else, you know what I'm saying? They were asking for my papeles, you know what I'm saying?
Where were you born at?
I was born in Gardena Hospital. I was born in Gardena Hospital, yeah, but my older brother was born in General Hospital, where all the babies are born.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So we got a lot of history out there, you know? A lot of history out there. It's pretty awesome.
And how was your childhood? Give us a little run through, like, what did it look like?
My childhood was, I mean, there was a lot going on in my childhood. I moved around a lot as a kid. You know, I never really called anywhere home until I finally settled in Alhambra, you know? But mom was a single mom. Like, my parents separated when I was 1, so... You know, Pops was always in Pomona. So Pomona's always going to be my second home. But, like, my mom's moved around a lot. We lived in Compton, Long Beach, I mean, Pasadena, East L.A., Montebello. We moved around a lot, you know what I mean? Like a mom just trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to make it, so she just got to go where the rent was right for her and trying to raise 2 boys on her own income, you know? Pops was always in the picture, just separate, you know what I'm saying? Pops did his thing, you know, try to help out wherever he could, but, you know, I mean, it all worked out, you know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of roller coaster, like I said, ups and downs like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take all the negative shit out, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it all positive, so. But like I said, my story ain't no different from anybody else's, you know what I'm saying?
So your childhood seems like it was, like, pretty normal. When did you find your love for dancing?
I've always been a dancer, like I've liked it as a kid, but I think...
How young?
Young, I'd say like 6, 7 years old.
6, 7, you're like
I'm doing all the little things that mocosos were doing at that age. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere. You know, I'm on the little mocoso trying to hold on to your mom while she's dancing. You know what I'm saying?
He's dancing with the tias
putting it on the leg and she looking at the tias. You know, like.
He's acting like he doesn't know he's holding their butt.
I was young, but I took it serious at 14. 14 is when I really started taking it serious. You know.
What happened? What made you did that?
It was either that or gangbang. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, like, you know, like, growing up the way we grew up, you know what I mean? That's always...
In Alhambra, right?
Everywhere. Like I said, I moved around.
Like a dancing class?
Nah, I just learned from the street.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, where I grew up, I mean, it was just common. There's different types of neighborhoods. Obviously, you know, you got your homie neighborhoods, you got your Asian neighborhoods. You know, I grew up around a lot of Asians, too, so there's a lot of Asian neighborhoods. And you know, just a mixed, diverse culture of everything. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, though, like coming from like my mom's background, you know, 'cause my mom's family's, you know, comes from a street background. You know what I mean? My pop's background's all rancho, paisa. You know what I'm saying? Just two different worlds. So you see my mom and you see my dad. My mom's a gangster from the street. You know what I'm saying? And my pops is from the rancho, tejana, botas. You know what I'm saying? Like big ass afro. You know what I'm saying? The whole, you know what I mean? They're just two different worlds, you know, and so I got a little bit of all that. So I hung out with my mom a lot more, and I seen a lot more with my mom's side, you know, when someone comes out of prison, a party, someone's going to prison, there's a party, you know what I'm
So you were
saying?
the
Walk 'em
warrior.
home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There was just a lot of different things going on, you know, and so I fell in love with dancing, you know. I started because I saw this life, and I saw this life, and I saw this, what I wanted to do, so I just kind of picked this up to keep me away from this
Where
life.
did you first see that? Like, where did you?
My
first see it?
cousins in Linwood, they were breaking. I remember went to go visit some of them in Linwood, and they were breaking. And that was one of those parties where it was like a gangster party, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing but a
But they're a
gangster
little bit older, you know, they're
party.
teenagers at the time, so they were break dancing.
How old were
And
you?
I was little. I was like 7 maybe.
Oh, dang.
You know what I mean? 7, 8 years old, just watching like, damn, I want to learn how to do that. And then junior high is when a lot of my homies in junior high were breaking. They started breakdancing. And I was like, I want to try that out. And I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Breaking wasn't for me. So I don't know if you
Break a leg?
yeah, break everything. So I don't know if your parents ever told you don't be a follower, be a leader. So that's always been in the back of my head. So I said, fuck this, I can't do this shit. So I started popping. You know what I mean? And I saw another cousin in Long Beach. He taught me the fundamentals of popping out there in Long Beach. And from there, I just kind of learned from what he taught me, came back to school. My homies were breaking. I was the only popper. And we just kind of went from there. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of kept building. You know what I mean?
Did you guys create a crew or anything like that?
Yeah, we created a crew back in the day. I started a crew back in the day called Electric Funk.
Oh, dang.
And
How many
then
was it?
there was a couple of us.
Was it like in the party crew days? Or
No,
what?
Party Crew days, I was from Play School.
Oh,
I was from a party crew called Play School back in the day. But before that, I had started, you know, a little teenage crew, like, you know, teenagers, Electric Funk. And then years later, I changed it to Soda Soul.
What middle school did you go to?
I went to a couple of them. I went to Bandini. I went to, I can't even remember all the names. But let's just keep it at Monterey Highlands. Because that's the one that I really remember because I spent my most years there. From 4th grade to 8th grade, I
So
spent
that's where
that
you had
year.
your little crew?
Yeah,
right.
that's where it was from 4th to 8th grade. That's where I had my little crew, and that's like the longest I'd ever stood at a school. You know what I'm saying? Until I went to high school, and then high school I went to like 4 different high schools. I was moving around a
All
lot.
in LA as well?
Yeah, everything's in LA. You know what I mean? I grew up out there. Everything is all in that area. I obviously bouncing around. You know what I'm saying? But it's all LA County.
Oh, okay. And
know.
then I noticed also as well, you're out in the San Bernardino area and you do your taco, you know.
Yeah, I have
business.
a taco
How
business
long
out
have
here
you been
now.
doing that for?
Tacos, I've been doing it for 8 years.
8 years?
Taco Junkies, vato serving
And then what
tacos.
got
I'm that
you into
vato. My pops before he passed away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, before he passed away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
passed away, and that's what. Is
Yeah.
that what motivated you to?
yeah. I needed to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a dead end job. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like I was losing myself. You know what I'm saying? Started working in a warehouse, and that's near. You know, I came from that, and then I got away from that, and I got back into that. You know what I'm saying? And pops was sick, fighting cancer, and after he passed away, I just had to do something. And back in the day in Pomona, my pops used to sell carnitas in the backyard. You know, he would make them after he lost his job, and he would make carnitas in the backyard, and everybody from the neighborhood would come out and just support
Is
him.
that something he taught you as well?
Yeah, he taught me how to make his carnitas, so I
Oh,
make them now for the homies. I made them for New Year's for the homies and the family and everything, you know.
Oh wow, that's
was dope.
cool.
It was cool.
Rest in peace to your dad and
Muchas
shout out
gracias.
to Pete Town.
Yeah, shout out to P-Town. Woo woo, woo woo. Yeah.
So how did you get out here to the 951? Because I noticed it's like
The 909.
909.
909, yeah.
So what's your tacos truck called?
Taco Junkies. Taco Junkies. It's posted. I have a food truck on the corner of Mount Vernon and Baseline after homie Manny's Tire Shop.
Manny's Tire Shop.
Shout out to
Taco
Manny's Tire
Junkies.
Shop. Woo woo, woo woo.
So go check out Taco Junkies.
Taco Junkies, vato serving tacos, and I'm that vato. Oh, rah.
So what kind of tacos do you serve?
I do the basics. Asada, pollo al pastor. You know, I do like specialty items, like stuff that I created out of my menu. You know what I'm saying? I have a food, like, I name food after some of my homeboys.
Oh, that's
So, like, a different meal, like, if it reminds me of one of my homeboys, like, I have a Darko Marco. You know what I mean? So that's like when he's a sloppy drunk, so it's a sloppy meal, but it's bomb, you know? You know,
That's cool. What
so
made you think about that?
It just, just something we come up with. You know what I'm
You
saying?
were
There's-
drunk one day, like
yeah, you know what I mean. Well, we call him Darko Marco, so he has like a splitting image. You know, like a alter ego.
Oh, that's 'cause he was
yeah,
dark.
yeah, no, he has an alter ego when he's drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Also, they're all named after.
Yeah,
who
so
are
it's
we?
all it's all named as just homies, you know what I mean? So I have different like names of some of my meals after some of my homies, you know what I mean?
That's cool.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And can you find your tacos every day or?
Nah, I do a lot of private catering. I have a food truck. I barely even open it now. But starting summer, I'll start opening it up again. I'm just busy with, the private catering already.
Oh, you do private catering?
Yeah, I do. That's what I started off as, private
I've seen
catering.
At events as well.
Yeah, that's all
That's all
private
you do?
catering. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
mainly what I tried to do.
Okay.
The food truck. I mean, it's cool. I like it, but I like my private catering. It's easy. I go in, knock it out, boom, and I'm gone. You know what I'm
Sell
saying?
out?
Yeah. Well, it's already paid for. So
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
so they
right.
pay me out before. Like I'll do like weddings, quinceañeras, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking divorce parties,
How
whatever.
did you start off? Were you start off just like setting up shop or?
Nah, I just came up with the idea one day, and me and my homie were talking. Like I said, we were kind of like I was lost at the time. I didn't know what I was gonna do, and I told my homeboy like, "Hey, dog, I think I'm gonna do tacos." And he's like, "What? You gonna do tacos?" And I was like, "He's like, what the fuck? Like what?" And then he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, bro." And he's like, "Nah, I can't see you doing it." And then I did it, and then at first I was embarrassed, because I come from a background of I was in entertainment, I was in commercials, all kinds of shit, and so I thought people were gonna kind of laugh at me and like, look at this fool, like, you know what I mean? He used to be here and now he's here, you know what I mean? Like, he's a actor and now he's an Uber driver, you know what I'm saying? Like that one rapper that they were making fun of and shit, but that's what I was thinking, that people were gonna clown me, but nah, I was just all in my own head, like I had to get over myself, my own ego, my own everything, and just like people were embracing me, and it worked out really good, you know what I'm saying?
So how did you get into commercials and stuff? Tell us a little bit about that.
From dancing,
Oh yeah.
from dancing right when I graduated high school.
So people will go like scout you out. To be
I went and
like-
I auditioned for a dance company, and once I got involved with that dance company, they started sending me out on auditions. So I was 19 when I hit my first commercial,
Oh wow! What commercial was that?
a Sprite commercial.
What?
I did a Sprite commercial. From there, I did a McDonald's commercial. I did a Pepsi commercial. Then I hit my big Super Bowl commercial, Levi's commercial, Xbox. Shit, I did a lot of commercials. Done a lot of commercials, music
Wow,
videos.
that's dope.
So,
Congratulations to that, man.
yeah,
That's a long time
thanks.
ago, but-
Yeah, it was a long, long time ago.
Dope.
That's
So you
when
were a kid when you did those commercials?
I was 19 when I started.
Oh, so
Do you still have any footage of
barely
that?
legal.
There's some footage still out there. Like I just found a Sprite commercial recently. Some of the Pepsi one I know is on YouTube, but some of the other ones I
You
haven't
gotta find
found.
the clips and play them.
Yeah, there's some. I could send you the ones that I do know of, but there's a lot of stuff out there of me from back in the day that I don't even have. I probably
How
have
I
on
heard of
VHS.
you was like your tacos. So
Oh, yeah?
I'm like tripping out right now because I'm like I never knew you did commercials.
Yeah, I did a lot of that. Like my whole background was dancing at first. So because of my dancing, I was able to cater. Like I was able to transition from dancing to my clothing line, from my clothing line to my tacos.
What's your
You know,
clothing line?
27 Junkies,
27 Junkies.
Yeah.
When did you start that?
2007.
Okay, what inspired you to start that?
Dancing, and I was sponsored by a lot of different companies
And where'd
at the
name
time.
come from?
27 Junkies?
Yeah.
Well, 27 represents me and my homies, the way we grew up. And so it's like friends turn family. You know what I'm saying? Like all my homies from back then are still my homies. We baptize each other's children. You know what I'm saying? We grow together. Our kids grow together. So the 27 represents how we grew up, and then the Junkies because everybody got a fix. Everybody got a fix in life. You know what I'm saying? You can be a taco junkie, be a photography junkie, you can be a podcast junkie, tattoo junkie. You know what I'm saying? We all got a fix. So
Cholo Junkie.
Cholo junkie, chola junkie, fuck, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everything. OD junkie, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot. You know what I mean? Playing the feed me rola. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, everybody got a fix for life. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah,
I
that's
like that.
cool. I like that.
So after your clothing line, then came your tacos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was a clothing line, and then years later, the tacos came.
And after that, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment aside from your taco stand?
Being a father.
Oh, wow.
When did you become a father?
22 years ago.
So you have a 22-year-old?
I have a 22-year-old, and I got a 7-year-old out there.
Oh, so two?
Yeah, I got 2 kids, yeah.
Damn, 22 and 7?
It's a big gap, huh?
Big gap.
Yeah, you know. I had to go for my boy. I finally got my boy. You know what I
So
mean?
your first one's a girl?
My first one's a girl, yeah.
All right, that's
She's
big.
she's on her way to get her master's right now to be a teacher. She's
All
a
right.
she's a
Congratulations.
substitute teacher right now. So shout out to my daughter, you know. So, yeah, you know. So I had to get my boy to carry the last name and carry on the torch, you know.
That's right.
And be proud of yourself, man, because like I tell a lot of people, you know, some kids don't see themselves going to college and stuff. And so I think as a parent, we lead the way. So
Yeah.
you led the way for your daughter
Yeah.
to find herself in college.
Well, I mean, I can't take credit for that. That's all her because I never went to college. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
you
stopped
helped
after
her
high school.
As far as support.
Yeah, I'm always going to
her
support her.
mental
You know what I'm saying?
support.
Yeah, mental support, everything. Like, my whole mindset is different, you know? But she has her idea, and I'm like, do it. Go for it. Do, you know, shoot for the stars. I always say, Mija, let's start a business, you know? Let's open up a coffee shop. She's like, let me graduate first, and then
She
with
like
the...
making coffee or what?
Yeah, she used to work at Juice It Up. So she used to,
okay.
she started working when she was 15. Started working, and then she's been working ever since. So I taught her young how to work and go out there and get it, not depend on a man. You know what I'm saying? Anything a man could do, you could do type shit. You know what I'm saying? I encourage her. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she's doing.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. It. She's
Yeah.
getting it. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing real
Shout out
good.
to her. What's
Shout
her
out Melanie.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Melanie.
Shout out to Mel Rock. Shout out to Mel Rock.
Yeah.
And that's little Styles over there.
Hey.
Little Estilo right
Yeah,
there.
he does.
Little
He got
Estilo.
style.
That's right.
He's already a natural at modeling. Y'all didn't see the behind the scenes, but
Yeah, we'll post it later. We'll post it later.
his poses were like on
Natural.
fleek.
Natural. That's right. That's right.
So your biggest accomplishment is being a father.
Yeah.
What about in 5 years? Where do you see yourself?
Wherever it takes me. Honestly, I just kind of go with the flow. Obviously, I want to have my taco business. I want to have my restaurant. You know what I mean?
So you want to turn it?
Yeah. I'm gonna do. I'm trying to do that this year. I'm gonna try to open Taco Junkies restaurant. What the little taqueria. You know what I'm saying?
Where
Nothing.
at?
I would love to go back to my city, but I ain't gonna lie, it's fucking expensive.
In Alhambra?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking
it
expensive. LA is expensive and everything. Shit, you can't sell tortillas out there. You know what I mean? That motherfucker's expensive. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's... So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Wherever I just get a good spot, maybe it might be here in San Bernardino. I don't know.
Is that why you're out here, like, in the IE with your taco stand? Is because, like...
Well, I'm everywhere. My food truck is out here because my homie has a cool spot. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So he allows me to set up right there. He owns a tire shop right there.
Did you ever set up shop in Alhambra?
Nah, never.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, I've done jobs out there.
Yeah.
I've catered jobs out there, but I've never done like my food truck out there. Nah.
So we should be expecting
So hopefully,
Taco Junkie restaurant.
yeah, hopefully
Ooh.
2025. That's the plan. That's the goal.
And hopefully it's out here in the IE.
Yeah, it's more than likely looking like it's gonna be out here. I mean, IE shows me a lot of love. So I got a
see
lot.
that.
I got
I
a
thought
lot
you
of
were
love.
from the
Yeah,
IE for
nah.
some reason.
Yeah, nah. IE shows me a lot of love. So I got a lot of love and respect for people in the IE. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came out here, they embraced me. You know, when I came out here, I mean, I heard about the stories of, you know, homies from LA and they moved out here and, you know, the issues that were going on. So my primos are from out here, like, don't wear your LA hat. And I was like, fuck, I'm wearing my LA hat. I came out here 12 years ago, but it was
just
already.
barely.
Yeah, but it was already, so it's a long story. I don't want to get too much into that, but the homies out here, the people really embraced me out here, welcome me with open arms. So I got a lot of love for people in the IE, you know what I'm saying? Show a lot of love, you know what I mean? So I give that love right back.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, woo woo.
Shout out to the IE.
Shout out to the IE. That's right.
Shout out to the IE, though.
That's right.
Everybody in the Inland Empire over here, because I know there's a lot of rumors that LA and the IE beef it, but I feel like that's way in the past, and we got it locked in, so, you know.
I always just tell people, like, we're all the same everywhere, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter where you go, you're going to find people just like us, you know what I'm saying? And
if we
it's
get
just-
to know each other, we're
Yeah,
gonna
you know what I'm
find
saying?
out
That's-
that,
it's-
like,
it's
our
all
lives
love.
pass a lot the same,
yeah,
you
it's
know?
all love, you know what I'm saying? And it all depends on who you talk to, you know what I'm saying? There are some people that don't ever leave their area, and that's what they, you know, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know?
So I know right now everybody's going crazy about your whole Kendrick Lamar video.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel accomplishing that
That video?
music video?
So to me, the video is it's just like another video that I have like on my resume, right? What really makes it special to me is the reaction I'm getting from all the people. You know what I'm saying? Like the overwhelming amount of love and support that, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, homie, I'm glad it's you, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one deserves that more but you. And just the feedback that everybody's giving me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like people send me videos of their kids dancing to the song or their grandparents or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just get a lot of love.
Like,
And
copy your moves?
yeah, like, you know, it's the people that make it special to me. You know what I'm saying? The video is cool. Yeah, he's a big artist. He's awesome. You know, I mean, he's doing big things. But it's the people and the reaction that they're getting from it. That's what I take the most out of it. You know what I'm saying?
How was it meeting Kendrick?
I didn't meet Kendrick.
Oh,
Kendrick
you
was
didn't?
never there.
Oh,
Yeah, he was never
I
there.
was gonna ask like if he's the type of person that feels the same way, but you didn't get to have.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a
I'm sure you've
conversation.
seen that all in the comments, because even in the comments, I seen
Yeah.
everybody mentioning you.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
It was like
"Oh,
Kendrick. It was
yeah."
Kendrick's face on my face on the. You know what I mean? Like it was all over the place.
And
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh yeah, for the culture, yeah, for the people."
Yeah, and that's what
like,
it is for the
Burstrock has a
culture.
music video.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's for the culture. You know, I mean, it's a huge win for our culture, for our gente. You know, like a lot of times we get overseen. You know what I mean? Or they'll take a bad representation of us and put that out, and that doesn't represent us all. You know what I'm saying? Like so for this, it was a good representation for us and the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win all the way around. At least the way I see it, and the way a lot of other people that reach out to me see it. You know?
Yeah, I think it was him putting on Peso and Lefty, right? That was cool. But then when I seen you on it, I was like, damn, that.
You
It was
say
like
no
the
word,
cherry
yeah.
on top, because it was like, man, he showed love to everybody, you know, like rappers, and then he showed love to someone that's a dancer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, it's all art.
It's all
So
art.
like,
Yeah, it's all art. Yeah.
And then you guys are all LA natives, whether
Mm.
it's SGV or Compton or every part of LA. So I felt like he really united.
Yeah, he's bringing
united
people
us.
together, you know, and that's what we need for the culture.
And putting the SGV out on the map, because honestly, for a long time, I feel like they've been the underdogs. Like, people from the SGV get overlooked a lot.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people everywhere get overlooked, you know what I mean? But it's, again,
Honestly, because you have so much love out here and you are out here, I was like, dang, you're represented for out here.
I'm representing for everybody.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
repping
I
for
thought.
everybody.
I thought you
Yeah.
were from 951. I was like, I think he's from like.
Nah,
here.
I'm from the 626.
It was still,
Yeah.
it's still dope.
Yeah, no, yeah, but it's for all of us, you know what I'm
Mhm,
saying? It's for
yeah.
all of us. And I don't care where you're from. You can be in fucking Boise, Idaho. You can be in North Carolina somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we all look the same. We walk the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's for us.
Have you seen your dance on TikTok?
Nah, there's a dance with me on TikTok?
No, I'm just saying, like, are people doing your moves on TikTok?
Oh, there's a lot of video like that. That's what like one especially like a something
like,
like
"What? Tell
nah.
me."
There's a lot of videos different videos I've seen on TikTok. Yeah,
Like, people trying to, like, pop like you?
I mean no, there's a whole community of poppers. They're not just trying to pop like
Yeah.
me. They're just trying to pop. You know, the popping scene, the breaking scene is a huge scene. It's huge. Like it's worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are popping.
That's crazy.
How did you get the call for the video? It was already.
The director called me directly. So, my baby girl Bina is someone that taught how to dance when she was 6 years old. Now she's 26 or 27 years old now. She did a video and it went viral. And so they reached out to her. And when they reached out to her, they sent a reference over to say, hey, we're looking for someone like this. Do you know somebody? She's like, I got the perfect person. So she shot references of me to the director. And he was like, oh, I know who this guy is. I've seen him before, you know?
Oh.
And so she called me and she's like, hey, the producer for a music video wants to get in contact with you. And I was like, who's the video for? He's like, she's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, just have him call me because I hear this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he called me and we had a conversation. And he's like, yo, what's up, Burst? I just want to let you know I know who you are. You know, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what's going on. I'm shooting a video for a real big artist. We'd love to have you involved. And I was like, well, who's the artist? I can't tell you who the artist is, but just know it's a big artist. And then I was like, well, define big. Are we talking like my era? I said Prince and Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my era. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody else that's big nowadays. And he's like, I'm talking Prince, Michael Jackson big. And I was like, oh, fuck it. Shoot it. Let's do it. But obviously, K-Dots of art, the new generation,
Yeah.
right? So I got to make sure I clear that up because in my first interview, people were killing me about the Prince and
like,
Michael
what?
Jackson.
So
People
don't be
take your
comparing
comments
about
and they
Michael
just flip them.
Jackson.
They're like, he ain't on Michael Jackson and Prince's level. Like, whoa, I'm just using the
You seeing all
reference.
these hate
Relax.
comments?
Yeah, relax, man. So they take their words and they flip them. So yeah. So my era.
these.
Flip these. So yeah, you know. So we got there and we didn't know, nobody knew at the time. Like still nobody knew, and I didn't find out till everybody else found out. I was low riding with the homies the night before, and then I went to work all hungover, and I just started getting tagged in videos, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, oh shit.
So you didn't know until the complete music video was done?
Nope. I found
People
out when
started
all
hitting
you
you
guys
up?
found out. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like when it dropped?
When it dropped.
You're like, oh, there's me.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of already had an idea who it was for, but we signed an NDA. We can't really talk about it. So, yeah, I mean, it all worked out.
Told you who was like, wait.
Well, they play the song,
My
right?
homeboy Nick told me. Shout out to my homie Nick. He's the first one that hit me up and told me, and from there everybody just started going crazy. And then after Nick was one of my students that I taught how to dance years ago, Julian.
Oh, so you used to teach it
Yeah, I used to be a dance teacher. I used to be a dance teacher as well.
No, man.
I did a little bit of everything, you know. I'm in the culture. I'm really the guy in the. That's what I'm saying. People are really excited about me because they know all the years of stuff that I've done. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been involved in the culture for almost 30 years now, you know, from a lot of different aspects. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. That's super
We're
dope.
really grateful to have
So
you.
when you were pop locking in the video, they weren't even playing the song?
No.
You were just like dancing? to
No,
music?
it wasn't even. It was just that tun 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 that's in the video. That tun tun tun, a small like a small
Not his
little.
voice.
Yeah, there's no voice. There was no beat.
Not even that little freestyle
There was
clip?
nothing.
You know,
Nope.
like that
Nope.
sample?
Nothing. Debbie Deb.
Because
Nope.
obviously you got to go
Yeah,
to the
Debbie
beat.
Deb.
No. Well, I went to the beat for that dun 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 on that
Oh.
hit. That's mainly what we were trying to capture, that hit, and then the two step. You know, the dancing back and forth. You know.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, but that shit, it played out like it looked like
Yeah.
it
Well,
was
like I tell everybody, like whoever came up with the concept of that video was fucking genius. It was a very, very, very well thought out and very, very good video.
Yeah,
Super dope, super dope.
If you can say something to the audience, maybe young people that are watching right now, to inspire them to follow their dreams like you, what would you
You
say?
just
to
gotta
them?
do it. People are gonna smut you up. They're gonna say all kinds of things about you. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta be real with yourself and just keep going, keep pushing. If you have a dream, follow it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people get in your ear because it's easy. It's easy to go this way. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go that way. So it's all on you. Like we all have choices. When we wake up in the morning, you know what I'm saying? You can either choose to put your shoes on right or put your shoes on wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like walk with two left feet or, you know, like it just all depends on you. You know what I'm saying? You as a person, how you built. You know what I'm saying? We all got choices. You choose wisely for yourself. You know? I mean, that topic I go on forever. Like I try to preach to the youth all the time, you know what I mean? So I always just try to put out nothing but positive energy to everybody, you know?
That's why we got you here, man.
Hey, we're here. Let's do it. Let's
Is there
get
any
it.
places, like any dance schools, classes, or any coaches maybe or teachers that you can recommend anybody to? Maybe
It all depends on what area you're in. So there's a place in Long Beach called Homeland, which a lot of us dancers came out of Homeland, MacArthur Park. They used to do a lot of practices right there where a lot of dancers would come together from. It doesn't matter where you're from, L.A., Orange County, IE, you know, the Valley. People used to travel all over. You know, people come from Japan, fucking China, Russia, and they all go to Homeland. You know what I'm saying? And that's that one-stop shop for anything that like hip-hop culture, whether it be graffiti, MCing, b-boying, popping, like every DJing, like every element of hip-hop comes out of there, and you're going to find someone there that does something.
And that'll be like the LA area, right?
Yeah, it's in Long Beach. That's in Long Beach, MacArthur Park. They still do it. It's not as cracking as it used to be. You know what I mean? Because everybody got a lot older, but it's still active. There's still dancers that still go there.
That's cool. Do you ever still keep in contact or show up over there?
I go there every once in a while when I can. You know,
That's cool.
it's different being a family man now, so you got to make sure the little ones are good first. You know, but I try to go out there every so often.
How long did you teach dancing for?
I taught it for 10 years.
10 years. Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of my students now they're on like commercials, TV shows. Like they travel.
How does that make you feel?
It's awesome because that was I'm a piece of their history. And then some of my dancers that I taught from back then, like I said, baby girl Bina, the one that got me on the video, she's still right there with me. You know what I'm saying? She's like my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I call her my daughter because I helped raise her from she's 6 years old. You know, so she's still with me, and she teaches autistic kids. Like she works with the kids that are in need and stuff. So she's doing really good for herself.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, for sure. Before we end this, I want to bring your son on.
Styles, come here, pops.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. Come here, Papa. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Don't be shy, dude.
Come talk with us. We want to ask you one thing.
They want to
about
ask
your
you one
daddy.
question. Come here. Come on. Just be careful.
Tell us one favorite thing about
Come
your
over
daddy.
here. Come over here with me.
Say hi. Say your
Say-
name.
Say your
Look
name.
at the camera and say that your name.
Right
Say
here,
your name.
This one.
What's your name?
Styles,
Styles what? Tell me your name, bro.
serving.
That's right. Vato serving tacos, huh?
Tell us your favorite thing about your daddy. What's the favorite thing? One favorite thing. I know there's a lot. But just one favorite thing.
What?
that
Say
you
one
love
thing.
about him. Does he buy you candy?
Buy him whatever the hell he wants.
Tell us one favorite thing about daddy.
Don't be shy. He's being shy right now.
It's okay. There's no wrong answer. or
Hip
right
hop's
answer.
good.
He pops good.
Hey!
That's right.
That's right.
That's right, little homie.
Are you gonna pop too when you get older?
Are you doing it? Are you doing
Future
it?
popper in the house.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Pop.
Thanks so much for sharing your story with us.
No,
We
thanks for having
appreciate
me.
you
Yeah,
coming
for
out
sure.
here,
Yeah, thank you so
and your
much.
son.
Yeah, for sure. Good looking out. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for tuning in and stay tuned to our next episode of Divine Connections podcast.
Yeah, watch out for these cholas. All right.
All right.
All right.